what not many people realize is that prior to this attack on 1 April against the Iranian embassy, Israel had already assassinated 17 different senior Iranian officials in various locations throughout the Middle East. And they were coming under a lot of pressure already from within from not responding enough. So once Israel hit that embassy, there was really no doubt that they were going to have to do something. But I do take issue with that New York Times piece there suggesting that this was a paltry response from Iran, because I think it was very calculated and actually accomplished exactly what they wanted.
And the vice chair of the Senate Intel Committee, Marco Rubio, said that this was much more than what anybody had expected. I mean, early on, we didn't know the exact number of drones, but no one had it north of 300. And what I'm reading this morning, according to the IDF, Iran used 60 tons of warheads. That leads me to believe that they have a whole lot of this stuff. Thank the good Lord, the warheads were just ballistic and didn't get any help from North Korea, maybe putting something on a plane that would have a nuclear device in it. Look, that's not outside the boundaries. Talk to me about what they have.
Yeah, and that's why I say that this was not a paltry. This was very calculated by the Iranian side. That imagery you showed just a second ago, what happened inside Iran with all the cheering and everything, that was what Iran wanted to do. That's why they sent so many drones on all these attacks, so that it would make their people not want to press them for more and feel like they had satisfied it. But it's the type of ordinance that they sent, the fact that they not just telegraphed, but outright told Israel and the U.S. through Turkey where these things were coming so that they would be shot down and they wouldn't hit targets in Israel. But, and this is key, they have a lot of capacity where they can do a lot more if there are subsequent rounds. And so Israel has to be cognizant of that. They can't get too carried away with emotions because they could get hit in a second round.
And I hear what you're saying. If this is what they are potentially capable of doing with a huge heads up, what happens when you don't get one? So the former president's national security advisor, John Bolton, was talking this weekend, and he said this about a possible retaliation by Israel.
The way you establish deterrence is by telling your adversary, if you ever try that again, the price you will pay will be so much higher than any gain you think you can get. You shouldn't even think about it. So I think Israel has a wide range of potential targets. And most importantly, I think Israel should be looking at this as an opportunity to destroy Iran's nuclear weapons program.
You know, under Biden, we have lost the potential to see anything about those strikes. The IAEA kicked out. And so we don't really know much about it, but Israel has great intel. Do you think that's where they should go? Hit those nuclear sites?
No, I'll tell you, Bolton is 100% wrong there. All that would do was probably push Iran into a nuclear weapons program. But much more than that, then it would put our troops at risk in Iraq and in Syria, because Iran has said they won't attack our troops unless we participate in something that's going up on north. And I can't imagine Israel attacking those nuke facilities without our help. So if that happens, then all of a sudden our troops are at risk there. And I assure you, those same drones that Israel shot down with ease, our troops can't, because we don't have that kind of air defense capacity over all of these sites. So we would be at great risk of having our own troops attacked if Bolton got his way.